Hey Pisces, welcome to your first half of September reading. Bringing you a general reading for the collective of Pisces Sun and rising signs. May not resonate with everyone. Just take what speaks to you, leave the rest. These are not date or time specific readings. I just put first half, second half of the month so you kind of know how to find them on the channel and the approximate time frame in which they were conducted. But I hope that helps explain it because some people were seemingly confused. Also, remember you can flip the energies around. I lay out masculine, feminine over here, masculine over here. But if you get through the reading, you're like, well, I really relate to the masculine side, but I'm the feminine. Just don't worry about the labels. It's your storyline that counts. All right. I'm pulling two cards for you here from Wisdom of the Oracle. One for Divine Masculine, one for Divine Feminine. Oh, that's lovely. This has come out before. Masculine gets card 22, blessed. 22 is a master number. We don't reduce it. I just love that. Just feeling blessed, right? Just taking stock of everything that's going on for the masculine, feeling very blessed, very much in their gratitude, full of grace and gratitude there. Feminine gets chop wood. This came out in another reading. Card 42, 4 and 2 is 6. This is about just, you know, you're on solid ground now. Things are kind of balanced. Take care of the daily tasks. This is just that. You know, I will say, Pisces, if you're here as the feminine and this belongs to you, it belongs to me too. I took a rare day off yesterday and all I did was clean my house. I didn't get much done, but I got enough that I could feel the difference. And it really felt like this. Like, oh, good. I'm getting back to the normal daily tasks of life that keep me feeling very grounded and centered. Just a reminder for those who may have forgotten, I did announce earlier in the month the addition of an option for monthly extendeds. Those links are below, but you do have to scroll down a little bit in the description box. So the first link you see in the first sentence or two is just for the extended of this reading. But if you're interested in the monthlies, they are a great savings, and just scroll down. They're separated by element. Click on the water if you're interested. Take a look at what it's about. Okay? Just wanted to make sure I mentioned it. Pulling one card for just the Pisces watching from Sacred Traveler. You can just use this as something to think about, contemplate on, meditate on, journal on. Some people mention that they use them for their intention setting for the new moon, one which is coming up this week, or in releasing for the full moon. Fellow travelers, this came out the other day as well. Fellow travelers, support is all around you. Yes, we are a soul tribe here. So gather up, you know, if you're feeling a little bit alone in the world, or if something isn't quite going as you had hoped and you don't feel understood or don't have a soft place to land, reach out to your soul tribe. Another reminder, click the link to join us in the Priestess Lounge. That's where we're hanging out. The Soul Tribe is in the Priestess Lounge. Click the link below. Scroll down below the monthly subscription. It says join us in the Priestess Lounge. Answer the 2 questions. You'll be admitted and you will not feel alone, and you will meet many fellow travelers. Okay? Oh, Pisces, thank gosh these cards gave me all the reminders I needed of what I needed to say. All right, let's see what's going on in your connection, shall we? One more shuffle, please. Oh my gosh, this deck is so big and thick. One card for Divine Masculine. Wow. Masculine comes through as the Hermit. Remember to feel free to flip the energies around. That's Virgo energy, but it can be solitary journey. It's definitely inner work. It's definitely seeking more, you know, self-knowledge, self-awareness, personal growth. It's also a card of a guide. Like there's wisdom in this card. So it feels to me like this masculine has gained some wisdom. They're showing up very wise. The feminine is coming through in the Three of Pentacles. Let's do this, right? In the here and now. You, me, a spirit, right? Working together to transmute this, to take this connection from something ordinary into something extraordinary. So that is interesting energy. Feminine seems this is definitely a little bit of chopped wood. Let's deal with things in the here and now. You know, clean up all the messy parts and co-create something better. That is an interesting card. Okay. We're looking at the past. We've got the Knight of Swords, a big truth that came in swiftly, or some need to make a cause, that something that needed to be resolved, a swift resolution to a situation is the Knight of Swords. Right now, the masculine feeling a bit stuck here. Yes, this masculine is kind of feeling, I feel, a little bit reclusive as they are possibly overthinking things or trying to think their way out of a sticky situation. And that often leads us to feeling trapped or stuck. Interesting, we have swords. But they will work it out. Emperor, divine masculine in the future. So kind of coming into their own. This is Aries energy. Coming into their own, their power source, ready to take control, ready to move forward. The Emperor embodies the highest and best attributes of all four kings, which is why we say divine masculine. Now, in their lower form, in their lower vibration, they can be a bit of a tyrant, my way or the highway, and demanding and controlling, but we'll see what comes through. Now let's look at the feminine. Queen of Wands. She came through before in your last reading, Pisces. Very interesting. I'm not going to comment right now. Okay, ready to move forward. Cancerian energy here, Pisces. You may want to check out, if you are a Pisces dealing with a Cancer, you may, if you haven't already, watch the Cancer reading, because I felt the Cancer Pisces issue. I felt Pisces, Pisces strongly in that reading. So I just want to say that. And here it shows up. Cancer shows up here, and there's the Empress. So, can you feel me now? Okay, can you feel me now? I love this. Divine feminine and divine masculine coming together here, coming into their own in the future. Obviously, we're all on different timelines. Obviously, you have to factor in the aspect of free will. And many of you, on occasion, forget about that. And it's something that's really important. Hermit. I'm feeling the Hermit energy here. This masculine's got a bit of an obsessive streak. Also this overthinking. See how we have the Nine of Swords, the Eight of Swords, and that Hermit. This is someone who does a lot of their mental processing alone and can even shut you out, can even be unapproachable. So I'm feeling someone who's very much up at night, worried, running everything on a loop in their mind over and over and over again, trying to come up with an answer to a situation with regard to commitment. This Hierophant, our spiritual beliefs, it's, what we stand for. It can be about conventional relationships and commitments. And maybe that's what it is. You know, it's often a card of marriage. Yeah, they want to take a leap of faith. Interesting underneath. So maybe outside of conscious awareness, it may be something that they're on the solitary journey. They've gone within to prepare themselves, and it's causing, you know, to prepare themselves for a new path. That's what that's about. A new path, a new commitment possibly. Next level in this connection. But right now, they're very much unto themselves. If not reclusive, just kind of maybe even remote. Just if you are a feminine dealing with a masculine in the hermit energy, you'll kind of want, it's like, hello, is anybody home? You know, you're not sure. They may seem standoffish. They may seem shut down. They may seem unapproachable. Very interesting. In the past, Knight of Swords. That's the fastest knight in the deck. So they were in a, yes, Knight of Swords, Queen of Swords. Queen of Swords, truth seeker, truth teller, someone who asks a lot of questions. Somebody, though, who generally has their hand extended as a means of saying, let's come to the middle here. Let's have a meeting of the minds. There's your truth, there's my truth, there's the truth. And the Queen of Swords just wants to get to that. They do have their hand extended because they're coming from compassion. Like, I'm willing to listen. I'm listening to you. And I feel like this masculine was taking action to sort of deal with somebody who was very much in their face, or pressing them a bit, pressing them on their character or their integrity, or some questions they had about their intentions, right? The Knight of Swords being swift action with honor and integrity and character and truth and honesty. Wow, King of Wands. So I feel as if this masculine was in the past getting ready to kind of claim this connection, claim something that they deemed was what they wanted. This is someone very much in their power, in control. I see it, I claim it, I want it, it's mine. Or I see it, I want it, I claim it, it's mine. I have twisted that little mantra a million different ways, but you get the drift. They kind of come upon it. That's their truth. They're coming at a Queen of Swords who's like, hold up, I have a few questions for you. And that scared the you-know-what out of them. The Moon. That Queen of Swords dredged up all their insecurities. This Queen of Swords is a straight shooter, is someone who probably threw this King of Wands off a peg. King of Wands, yes, it's fire sign, Aries, Leo, Sag. We do have Aries over here, but it doesn't have to be. We also have Aquarius and Taurus and Virgo. And there's Pisces in the moon. So I just feel as if the King of Wands was thrown off a peg by that Queen of Swords. Present energy, though, now they're feeling stuck. Now what do I do? Overthinking that whole situation. So whatever that Queen of Swords brought to bear, wow, yes, because there may be no communication now. This masculine may be like stuck in their mind at the realm of thought, and sort of then relying on their intuition, try to feel their way, intuitively feel their way through this situation, not knowing their next best step, not ready to drop into their feelings yet, keeping it in the realm of thought, which has them feeling stuck and overwhelmed. Nine of Swords, Eight of Swords with the High Priestess. They are literally flying blind here and going off intuition. That's more Pisces energy, by the way. Yes, with regard to a Queen of Pentacles, feminine archetype of life partner here. So I kind of get the impression that it's this feminine over here. Now we do have the Queen of Wands and the King of Wands, so now we have a King and Queen. We also have the Emperor and the Empress, but I sort of feel as if this feminine has shape-shifted for this masculine. There's been a bit of shape-shifting. You know, what are you? Are you the Queen of Swords? Are you the Queen of Pentacles? Are you the Queen? Like, what are you? And I just feel as if this connection has gone through a lot of different permutations, right? It's kind of morphed over time. And underneath this masculine, very much outside of conscious awareness, but it's bubbling up, considering that this could be a big happily ever after, some real emotional contentment, sort of finding the one. And the one could be someone that they could envision settling down with. And this Queen of Pentacles is the settling type, is the type not settling for, settling down, building a life, being there for you, having your back. Right now, this masculine is flying blind, sort of overthinking everything. And that's okay. That's okay. I feel that they're going to get there, right? They're going to get there. But right now, if you're here as a feminine and you're, you know, this feminine, you're watching this and you're like, what I want you to take away from is, where are they right now in their head? And where they are is they're all in their head. They're all in their head. And once they shift and drop down in their heart chakra, things will change. But right now, that heart chakra is just under the surface. Not quite in their conscious awareness yet. Emperor. Hello. Three of Cups, Magician, one more on this. Yes. So, yeah, interesting. I'm not going to take it, but there's the Knight of Swords underneath, kind of confirmation for me that that's a guiding force. I just feel this masculine is in the future really going to jump in the driver's seat, really wanting, I feel like celebrating, wanting to manifest a celebration and moving to calmer waters. The Three of Cups is not always third-party energy, but when it is, it doesn't always have to be a third party in a negative sense. It can be celebration, cause for celebration, for joy, for families coming together, people coming, like it's just a cause for celebration. Sometimes that's the simplest description of the highest vibration of the Three of Cups. And I'm seeing that manifest, right? This Six of Cups and Six of Swords and Three of Cups, sort of that smooth sailing. Like, let's celebrate it. We've made it. We've gotten beyond all the drama. And notice it's swords again. The 9 and the 8 are prevalent right now, but they're gonna kind of figure it out and take the control that's necessary to get them on the other side of that. And they're manifesting it. They're manifesting it. Now, for some of you, it could be that what they're getting control over is a third party. And they're manifesting this move to calmer waters, which is fine. That's fine too. So if that's the case for some of you, if there is a third party you're aware of, whatever it is, another person, an ex, distance, work, whatever, that's fine. But if that's not your situation, I'm not telling you anything new. That Three of Cups is nothing more than a cause for celebration. And that's what came through first. And I like to kind of go with my gut. My intuition. I'm such a Virgo. It's about my gut. Always about my gut. Virgo rules the intestines, just so you know. The digestive tract. Fun fact. Three of Pentacles for the feminine. Yes. Wanting to take it to the next level. Hello. Ace of Pentacles. Divine gift of stability, of abundance, of commitment. So that's why this masculine is all up in knots. because it's about commitment, okay? So you're kind of on the same page. I think feminine has come to it a little bit more happily. Masculine is working up to that. Right now, they're sort of, I almost feel like they're ruminating, because that Hermit with the 9 of Swords and the 8 of Swords feeling very, like, I feel someone who's a little bit anal retentive and who's possibly ruminating over it, flying blind a little bit, but they're going to get there. They're going to get there. This is note to self. Yes. Second chances, forgiveness if it's needed, answering the call, the connection, right? And that's why this 3 of Pentacles is here. This is a team effort. It's co-creative energy with spirit. Look at all the spiritual energy and the Judgment, the angel. Look at the hand of spirit with the Ace of Pentacles. You cannot deny that. This is a divinely gifted connection that this feminine is ready to take to the next level, answering the call, ready for their second chance at love and commitment. Right, because endings and new beginnings. The world. Scorpio in the Judgment card, Capricorn and Aquarius in the world, and then the feminine gets to lay the burden down, okay? Yeah. You carried it long enough, dear feminine. You can let it go. That's what's underneath. You're ready for that. You're ready for the new beginning and the end of the burden of the past. Offloading any negative karma that may be necessary. So if the third party is another person, the Judgment card may be about forgiveness and a new beginning where you get to offload that negative karma. Otherwise, this feminine is very much in this ready for this in this incarnation. That's what I'm feeling. Masculine is still kind of ruminating. They're like a little obsessive and anxious. In the past, Queen of Wands. I know what I want. Very passionate, fiery. But I'm going to say defensive. Wow. There's Cancerian energy. Oh, okay. Wait a minute. You ready for this? Look at this. Look how mirrored. Look how mirrored. In the past, Knight of Swords, Knight of Swords. Present for the masculine, 8 of Swords, 8 of Swords for the feminine in the past. So what I'm seeing here is the feminine in the past in the energy of the Queen of Wands, or the Queen of Wands for some of you represents that third party. That has come through before. And there was some resistance here, some defensiveness and resistance about moving forward. How can we? Because someone isn't free. That's the truth. Yeah, so I'm feeling both energies are coming through. So I feel as like I'm tapping into 2 storylines, and I want to share that. But this Queen of Wands, if it is the feminine was like, well, I'm not ready. I know what I want, but I'm not ready to move forward. I have to defend my position. Because I don't want to get trapped into something. I want someone to come toward me with honor. That's my truth. For others of you, it could be that this Queen of Wands, this feminine, the Queen of Wands is the third party. Someone, and the Queen of Wands in their lower vibration, they don't play. They don't take prisoners. And so it could be that this feminine had to really protect themselves from that energy around moving forward. You can't move forward if someone's in the way, is what I'm trying to say. So it's either resistance or a defensive position. And underneath was the same energy I'm seeing in the masculine right now, 8 of Swords, Knight of Swords. Just stuck energy, trapped energy. Not feeling that the time was right. But now, that was in the past. Now it's a different story. So there may have been a big shift. Or there may be a big shift coming, because now I see here's that Chariot showing up right now. Gosh, it's coming out twice. Pisces came out twice. Please, if you've got any Cancer energy in your chart, or if your divine counterpart does, or if you're dealing with a Cancer, do watch that reading. They're very much aligned. So present energy for the feminine, ready to move forward now, wasn't in the past, either because they were in the Queen of Wands energy, holding firm to what they want, or they were dealing with the energy of a third party Queen of Wands who had their selves dug in. See, that's why I want you to understand that Queen of Wands could be this feminine or a third party. You decide. Chariot right now, ready to move forward. Card of victory. Yeah. End of a painful chapter. Like, giddy up, let's go. The worst is over. The worst is over. We have now we have 10 of Wands and 10 of Swords. So we have completion here. End of a burden and end of a painful chapter. Burdensome, painful chapter. 10s are completion. It's done. So that's good, because it means that whether it's done for this masculine or not, it's done for the feminine. And so with that knowledge, dear feminine, you get to kind of just let loose now. When I say let loose, I mean let it all go and start fresh. Page of Pentacles. Pages are messengers, yes, but they're also representative of a fresh energy around the element. So this is an element of Pentacles, which is stability and groundedness, something tangible. It's here in the 3D. So it feels like a fresh start. Maybe it represents baby steps here. After coming out of this and moving forward, a little bit. Yeah, I'm getting confirmation underneath that 3 of Pentacles. So in this case, it's not so far out of conscious awareness for the feminine of what their real goal is. They're ready to move forward, but in this case, they're ready to take this connection to the next level, one little step at a time, baby steps if need be. Let's start small. I know that Chariot's off to the Colosseum, but Rome wasn't built in a day. Empress in the future. Oh, there's such beautiful energy of this Emperor and Empress in the future, in your full divine energy. Yes. Oh my gosh. There it is. Cannot be denied. Unconditional love for the soulmate, and willing to allow it to unfold organically. Nurture it. Tend to it. Sure, it's a card of patience, and many of you kind of get irritated when it comes out. But look, you've come so far. We've got the 10s. You're starting small. You're starting kind of from square one here. It's gonna grow. I mean, you can just look at it. It's like it's growing here. If you want to get to the 10, you're only 3 away. I know that sounds very mathematical of me, but it's just my way of keeping you understanding that it doesn't mean you've got a whole lot longer to go. I feel you've come so far. And the letting go of the pain and of the burden is the biggest step I see so far on this side for whoever is in this energy. I'm saying it's feminine. Yeah, turning your back on the drama. Walking away from what no longer serves you underneath, prepared to move to the calmer waters. Does that make sense? Like, I feel these two kind of go hand in hand. You're both moving towards something more fulfilling, more balanced. Just beautiful. Okay, Pisces, if this is speaking to you, there's a link to the extended in the first sentence or two, and I am pulling one card for you guys in terms of this connection. What's the real situation we're dealing with presently? What do we need to focus on? And then the block, the challenge, or the dynamic between you around that situation. Third card will be what you can do about it or what you can expect to come from that. And then a message from this masculine to the feminine. What are they trying to say to the feminine? What do they want the feminine to know? Same thing. What does the feminine want to say to the masculine? A message to you, Pisces, from your higher self, spirit of the universe. That comes through usually as confirmation or advice, a pep talk, sometimes a warning, something to be on the lookout for. And then the outcome position. What can you expect overall going forward? In what time frame of timing is a factor? It would show up there. Thank you so much for joining me here, Pisces. Hope to see you over in the Priestess Lounge. Also hope to see you on the extended. I'll be there in a second, or I'll see you all in a future reading. Take care. Bye.